Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem. His Royal Highness Prince Faisal bin Bandar Abdul Aziz, Excellency Muhammad Sulaiman Jasir, President and Chairman of the Islamic Development Bank Group, His Excellency Muhammad Al-Jadan, Chairman of Islamic Development Bank Group and Governors, and Minister of Finance, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It gives a great pleasure for me not to be associated. Malaysia, as you know, is one of the founders, led by, of course, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, 50 years ago, in 1974, at a time when our former Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister, Tun Abdul Rahman, was appointed by King Faisal as the first Secretary General of the OIC. So it gives me great pleasure on behalf of Malaysia to be fully associated. And when I was Finance Minister, decades ago, with Dr. Ahmad Mamali, we give all the support possible. And now, after 50 years, we see the kingdom has emerged as one of the giants with new ideas, giving that sort of a new sense of confidence and hope to Muslims all over the world to chart a new future with digitalization, with energy transition, with new technology and AI. And I think this would certainly be impactful and would largely influence the way the Islamic Development Bank would forge ahead. I'm sure you have heard from my colleagues the enormous contribution, and I understand fully that this bank has a role to play to deal with the issues of justice, issues of inequality, issues of marginalization, particularly among the Muslims. The Muslims still happen to be the largest in terms of numbers of poverty-stricken areas, of neglect, and I think other than the efforts of many of our governments and international bodies, the Islamic Development Bank has a pivotal role to deal with these issues. Even when we see the light and hope for amicable resolution to the conflict in Gaza after undergoing atrocities by the Israeli regime, once this is resolved, I'm sure the Islamic Development Bank would be seen to be quite a formidable player together with governments to try and resuscitate the economy. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the issue again, which is a challenge to us, is how we could then chart a new future. I think the Minister of Finance of Saudi Arabia is, of course, well placed with the President to see that the Islamic Development Bank continues to play a significant role in terms of charting the new future. There are new challenges. And as referred to many of my colleagues, if we do not seize the moment, then the inequality will be exacerbated, problems will arise, and we'll see again the enormous marginalization of our communities. I have great confidence in the role, as I've observed for decades now, the role of Islamic Development Bank. And I think with the new younger leadership, I have full confidence that you will be a major player to go beyond what is traditionally the focus of the Islamic Development Bank, but to forge ahead to deal with substantive issues on the new technology, on the issue of the need for inclusivity, and our ultimate passionate concern from the earlier days of the pioneers of the bank until the present is the passionate call to serve the Ummah, particularly those who have been deprived and marginalized through education, through training, through economic opportunities, through economic empowerment, through entrepreneurship. And I think this is our appeal and our hope, and I would certainly join you to wish all the best to the Islamic Development Bank. Shukran. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.